Authorities reported death of 6 miners after buses were buried in a landslide in Davao de Oro. Several buses carrying 86 employees of Apex Mining were buried in a landslide on Tuesday night while they were about to leave Mako proper. The Municipal Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office of Mako reports 46 other persons remain missing while 31 others were injured. Meanwhile, the Eastern Mindanao Command says 45 people have been successfully rescued. Military vehicles have been mobilized to support the ongoing search and rescue operations alongside other government vehicles and private rescue groups. A House of Representatives panel issues a subpoena against Kingdom of Jesus Christ founder and leader Apollo Quiboloy. During the hearing of the House Committee on Legislative Franchises, Surigao del Sur 2nd District Representative Johnny Pimentel moved that a subpoena be issued against Quiboloy after he repeatedly ignored panel hearings related to Sunshine Media Network International.
Anyway, Mr. Chair, we have several questions dito sa kay Pastor Quiboloy, Mr. Chair. I think it's about time that we call, Mr. Chair, for Pastor Quiboloy na pumunta dito at to answer our questions, our specific questions. Kasi, Mr. Chair, siguro last time naman, na-request naman na natin ito Heads of agencies come here in Congress para tayo ay sagutin sa mga mahahalaga nating tanong. And we would like to, siguro dapat, it's about time na paupuin po natin, paharapin po natin, at matanong natin ng diretsyo si Pastor Quiboloy dito sa mga katanungan natin kasi hindi po ito masasagot ng attorney lang, Mr. Chair.
SMNI officials have maintained in the past that Quiboloy is not the head of the network, but documents have shown that he used to lead the media company. SMNI drew flack after Laban Kasama ang Bayan host Jeffrey Celis wrongly claimed that the House Speaker Martin Romualdez spent 1.8 billion for travel in just a year. This prompted the House Committee to start a hearing during which Secretary General Reginald Velasco clarified that the entire House only spent 39.60 million pesos for foreign trips from January to October 2023. The Makabayan bloc says they monitored over 288 videos wherein Sunshine Media Network International hosts uttered red-tagging remarks against progressive groups and fake news on some lawmakers. During the House Committee hearing on legislative franchises, Kabataan Representative Raul Manuel says the videos were published on SMNI's old YouTube account back in 2022, before the page was taken down due to the criminal cases of Kingdom of Jesus Christ founder and leader Apollo Quiboloy.
Ito po ang na-monitor nating bilang ng mga red tagging and misinformation videos ng SMNI. Sa period po ng 2 months, nung nakapag-compile po tayo, ay ganun po kadami, more than 288 ang mga videos na yan.
Manuel adds that the SMNI allegedly aired a news item saying that his family has condemned him for his advocacies, which he strongly refutes, saying that the network also disseminated invented information. The lawmaker recommends to the committee to investigate not only SMNI's franchise, but also their program's accounts scattered on various online platforms. SMNI lawyer Mark Tolentino earlier claimed that the network became a target of an unconstitutional ruling after one of its hosts questioned whether or not House Speaker Martin Romualdez had 1.8 billion travel expense, adding that the host should be held accountable for his mistake instead of targeting the network. The Philippine National Police says it will not enforce the arrest warrant from the International Criminal Court for former President Rodrigo Duterte if ever it comes out. In a press briefing, PNP spokesperson Colonel Jean Fajardo says although they have no confirmed information on the issuance of the arrest warrant yet, the PNP, however, will not act on it since ICC has no jurisdiction in the country.
Yes. Because there is already a question of jurisdiction kasi nga ito ay sa tingin natin ay panghihimasok sa sovereignty ng ating bansa at lagi nating sinasabi hindi lang on the eyes of the PNP pati na rin po sa mga concerned na government agencies na ang judicial system po natin is working.
Fajardo adds that the PNP stand does not only apply to former President Duterte, but every ordinary citizen who might have a case outside the PNP's jurisdiction. Former presidential spokesperson Harry Roque earlier said Duterte received information that he may be arrested anytime amid the ICC investigation on his administration's war on drugs. Senators reject the challenge of House Majority Leader Manuel Jose Dalipe to reveal their stand on the charter change issue. When asked for a comment on Dalipe's challenge, Senate Majority Leader Joel Villanueva replied, "Who is he?" Meanwhile, Senators Sani Angara and Bongo and Minority Leader Senator Coco Pimentel have also questioned Dalipe's remarks when there were still ongoing Chacha discussions in the Senate. Senator Angara says laws are drafted through a process of listening, debating, and voting, especially when discussing constitutions, adding that the senators will not rush their decision. Senator Bongo asked Dalipe to respect the individual stand of senators on this issue, saying they should not be forced to make a stand. Senator Pimentel aired the same sentiments, saying the Senate should vote on the Chacha issue at the proper time. These statements came after Dalipe dared senators to say whether or not they are in favor of amending the Constitution so that voters could decide whom they would want to re-elect in the Senate on 2025. Here's the latest roundup of today's top stories. 6 minors reported dead and 31 others injured after a landslide in Maco, Davao de Oro. PNP to snub arrest warrant versus former President Rodrigo Duterte if the ICC issues one. And House panel subpoenas self-proclaimed Son of God Pastor Apollo Quiboloy after repeated absences in hearings. And these are the stories you need to know today. I'm Faith Argusino. Follow INQUIRER.net on Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net.